right, welcome to WCTV Sports. My name is Matt Lenz. We are at Apponequet High School in Lakeville for the Holiday Invitational Tournament. So the Vikings have drawn the Lakers in the first round of the tournament. Earlier this afternoon, Bishop Stang defeated Martha's Vineyard. So the winner of this game will meet Bishop Stang on Wednesday at 6 o'clock. And the loser will meet Martha's Vineyard at 4 o'clock in the consolation game. Now these two teams are South Coast Conference rivals, so they know each other very well. In the regular season at Wareham, the Vikings defeated the Lakers by a score of 74-62. Now things have changed a little bit since then. Both teams are coming into today on a 2-game losing streak. So somebody's going to break that streak and get themselves a win as we head into the postseason. The Lakers are 8-10 overall and 6-7 in the league. The Vikings are 15-3 overall and 13-2 in the South Coast Conference, which is good enough for first place. But again, those two losses just the last 2 games. So they were undefeated up until this late point in the season. This should be a fun game. These two teams know each other very well. Anytime rivals get together, it's a good game. So we'll be back in a few moments with the starting lineups, and we'll get going.
Please help in supporting the effort of these athletes participating tonight. Remember that sportsmanship is something that should be practiced at all times. We are grateful for the officials we have here this evening. Without them, we would have no game. Please join us in welcoming our officials. Our great nation perseveres through the leadership and sacrifices of men and women who have served or are currently serving in our armed forces. We invite both veterans and current military personnel to stand. We thank you for your service to our country. Please be advised today's contest is being live streamed to the WHS network. Now for the starting lineup. First, the visiting Vikings. Number 1, freshman Aaron Cody.
Welcome to Apponequet High School on WCTV Sports for the 2023 Invitational Tournament. Wareham Vikings taking on the Apponequet Lakers in this first round matchup. The winner will face Bishop Stang on Wednesday. As we mentioned in the open, these are two conference rivals. Wareham 13-2 in the conference, 15-3 overall. The Lakers 6-7 in the conference and 8-10 overall. Both teams coming into today with a 2-game losing streak. So this is going to be important for both teams. Even though this isn't MIAA sanctioned, still, you want to get that momentum going into the postseason. Wareham controls the opening tip. That's going to be blocked out of bounds off of Caden Sear. Mello long inbound pass to A.J. Lopes. Lopes is going to weave his way into the key. Put up the shot, no good. And Crossan takes the loose ball and puts it back for the first points of the game. Apponequet had the defensive board but lost the handle on a cross and able to pick it up. Call a foul on Crossan, shooting foul, so Will Leveralt to the line for 2. Wareham gonna switch up. Leveralt 1 for 2 from the line. And it's 2-1, Wareham, 7:15 to go in the first. Mello's 3 is going to be a little long, but a nice rebound by Jaron Pittman. Can't get it to fall. Levesque was there for the rebound. We're going to get a foul on Pittman. Feeds the inside man in the paint. No good on the shot. It was Keller putting up the shot. Lopes fast break back the other way. Gonna find Cody. Cody thinking about a 3. He's gonna try to get it to Crossan, but had to go a little wide. Got Keller there looking to defend that pass. That's a 3-point shot. That's going to be off the back of the rim. Crossan with the defensive rebound gets it away to Lopes. Lopes into traffic. Up and in with the lay-in to make it 4-1 Wareham. Two minutes gone in the first quarter, 6 minutes to go. Wareham with a 3-point lead. Nice job by Pittman coming down with that rebound inbounds, aware where the baseline was. A.J. Lopes is directing traffic now, getting the play set up. Cody sets the screen. Now he takes the pass, feeds it over to Mello. Mello looked like he was going to take a 3, but got rid of it, and there's going to be a travel against Wareham, so another turnover. Levesque makes it 3-4. Fast coming back the other way. Pittman's getting double teamed, needs some help to get rid of it. Break on the pass. Clean block by Cody. Jaquan Pittman checks into the game for Wareham. Nice block on that first shot, but Levesque got the rebound and the putback and the foul. So he's going to get one at the line. Fouls against Crossan, that was his second. And Carrion is going to come in for Crossan. He's got 2 fouls on him 3 minutes into the game. Levesque has 1 from the line. Free throws no good. It's 5-4. Apponequet on top. Foul against Gagne for the Lakers. First foul for Apponequet. Nice feed to Pittman at the baseline, but it's up and over. They're tangled up with Carrion, no call. Sear and Carrion getting tangled up, and Carrion going to the floor. Feeding Levesque, big man inside, that's a 3, in and out. Cody pushes up ahead to Mello. Mello with the lay-in. It gives the lead back to Wareham. Traveling on Apponequet. Wareham gets a much-needed turnover. Leading 6-5, 4:15 to go in the first. Seen that full court press from Wareham all season long. Oh, Lopes took the feed and had an open shot, but up and over. We're gonna have a foul on the floor here. And they're calling a foul on Carrion. That's his first and Wareham's 4th. Elijah Carrion with a nice job to step in front of that pass and block it away. Cody went to the basket but couldn't get it to fall. Veralt, 2 attempts. No baskets, no calls. Mello in the corner, but he's defended tightly. Lopes gets an open look. They're going to call a blocking foul against Jackson Gagne. It's a second foul against Apponequet. And we have to wait and see where, I think he's getting 3. I think that was a 3-point shot. Lopes at the line. Made his first. Yeah, that was a 3-point shot he was fouled on, so he's got 2 more at the line after making the first. Makes the second one, extends the lead to 3. Lopes gets all 3, makes it 9-5. Vikings with 3:28 to go. Seeing free throws become important in these games down the stretch. Nice break on the pass by Lopes, but it's going to go over Cody's head and out of bounds. Wareham's going to call a timeout. That's their first timeout. All right, it's coming out of Wareham's timeout. The Vikings lead 9-5, 3:17 to go in the first quarter. Sounded like, from what little I could hear, Coach Faniel was talking about finishing plays. We've seen a lot of fast breaks. We've seen some passes, but passes have gone by their intended target, out of bounds. We've seen the Vikings go to the basket but not be able to knock it down. Nonetheless, Wareham has a 4-point lead, and that one was taken away by Pittman. Mello's gonna get chased down from behind, can't get it to fall. Pittman with the rebound. No, and it's into the hands of Sear. This is what Coach Faniel was just talking about finishing. You get down the nice defensive plays, but you got to get down the other end of the court and score the baskets. Mello gets the loose ball. Again, good defense by the Vikings. That goes out on a Lakers, so still Viking ball. 42. Pittman takes the feed and gets the lay-in. Jaquan Pittman. That makes it 11-5, 6-point lead. 2-possession game right now. Traveling on the Lakers, Wareham gets the ball back. Cody's going to take a deep three off the back of the rim. Wareham had to do a better job chasing that loose ball down. And it's Jackson Gagne going the other way to get the layup. There were 4 black jerseys around that loose ball. Somebody's got to come up with that. 2 minutes left in the opening quarter. Wareham leads Apponequet 11-7. Mello with a 3. That's going to be a little off. Nice rebound by Pittman. Lopes works his way into the paint. Nice puts on the brakes and a short-range jumper. Lopes is leading the way for Wareham with 7 points so far in this opening quarter. Out of bounds off a Viking, Apponequet ball. Nope, they changed their mind. They changed their mind. They are saying it's Wareham ball. What are they doing?
I had white. Joel came in and shot.
Okay. The officials have reset. They're saying it did go off a Lakers, so it is Wareham ball. Pittman kicks it back out to Jace Travers. Lopes looking for somebody to give it to, gets it over to Mello. Travers in the lane, tries to find Carrion at the baseline. Carrion did a nice job to wrestle that away, get it out to Lopes. Lopes looking for a 3 that can't get it to fall. Travers trying to get the putback but can't get it. That's going to go out on Wareham. Wareham's getting a lot of second, third opportunities. They just need to start to put them back. Marcus Kurisak is going to check into the game, give Saden Sear a break. Nice double team, and it's carry on, but I think he stepped out of bounds. Nope, they're going to get Gagne on a foul, on a push. Actually, that's the 3rd foul on Gagne and the 3rd team foul in the first quarter, so Gagne's in a bit of foul trouble. He's going to have to sit. It was nice defensive effort by Carrion to knock the ball away, and he and Lopes were going the other way. Travers is going to feed Pittman. Pittman's going to kick it out to Mello. Lopes looking for Pittman inside, finds him. Nice ball movement. Travers puts up a 3 and gets it. Nice setup by the Vikings. Good ball movement inside and outside, found their shooter and found their shot. It's a 9-point lead, 16-7. As we're under 10 seconds to play in the quarter. Mello able to knock that one out of bounds. Aggressive defense for the Vikings. J-Ron's going to check back into the game. Let Mello take a seat. With both Pittman brothers on the floor. Nice steal by Jaquan. Travers for three. Nope, that's off the backboard, and that's the end of the quarter. So after one, Wareham 16, Apponequet 7. Ready to start the second quarter. Wareham leads 16-7 over the Apponequet Lakers here at the 2023 Holiday Invitational. Back. Nice. Again, good defense. The Vikings are just all over the basketball on the defensive end. Levesque, nice effort to keep it in bounds. Crossan had to be careful, but he did manage to knock it away. That's going to let Pittman pick it up. Crossan's going to work his way into the paint, where he's been effective all year. Crossan's getting double teamed, has it taken away from behind. Clean play. Looks like Apponequet's looking for him. Jaquan gets the rebound. I'm sorry, J-Ron gets the rebound. Up and in, I missed who got it. I think his brother. Back to a 9-point lead, 18-7. Wareham on top, 6:43 to go in the second. Nice effort to keep that ball in the offensive court by Lakeville. Nice no-look pass. That three's going to fall a little short. A.J. Lopes comes up with the defensive rebound. And I think he grabbed him on the way by. I think that's what we're going to see. Yes. Yes. It's first foul on Leveralt, and both teams are even at 4 team fouls. Travers kicks it out to Lopes. Crossan's calling for it, but again, he's got 2 guys on him, but he puts it up and banks it off the glass. That makes it 20-7, Wareham on top. Again, Wareham playing the full court press. You see him flying all over the floor, trying to swarm to the basketball. And they're right there for the defensive rebounds. Travers is coming up the other way, draws the contact and the foul. Plus the basket. Travers, who hit a big 3 in the first quarter, gets himself a basket and gets himself to the line for 1. Cody going to come in for Lopes. Lopes, who is still the leading scorer with 7 points. Travers looking for the old-fashioned 3-point play and gets it. A lot of double teaming from the Vikings. They're going to let Lakeville get an open 3 look. No look pass. There's another 3. That's no good. Crossan with the rebound. Going to give it up to Cody. Cody's going to put on the brakes. Mello works his way inside. Mid-range jumper is short. Travers coming down with it. Travers puts it up. Travers with the rebound in the basket. Travers quickly becoming another scoring threat for the Vikings in this game. 25-7, 18-point lead. 18-point lead. 4:55 to go in the second quarter. And that one's banked in by Levesque. That's the first point scored by Lakeville this quarter, and it comes almost halfway through the second quarter. 4:33 to go. Wareham now on top 25-9. That shot short into the hands of Lebrault. Keller makes it 11-25. Wareham lead. Lakeville is starting to find their rhythm now. Travers. Crossham tried to get it, couldn't handle it, and it goes into Laker hands. Little poke check by Travers, but they're going to get him on the foul. Wareham still with a good lead, 25-11, 3:52 to go. Both teams starting to get into a little bit of foul trouble now. That's a long three, that's no good. A good effort by Sear coming up to try to take that rebound away from Mello, but Mello did a good job hanging on to it. Cody with a deep three, glides the rim, but no good. Now you got Mello on the blocking foul, so the basket's good. Sear gets the basket and one. Sear's trying to cut it to a 9-point deficit for the Lakers. No good. All right, so one more foul is going to put Wareham in the bonus. Apponequet has 16 fouls on them in the first half. 3:16 to go in the second quarter, and Wareham on top 25-13. Travers for three. Yes! Three minutes to go. 15-point lead for the Vikings, 28-13. Kicks it out. Sear driving the baseline. Nice block by Elijah Carrion. Clean block, got all ball. Oh, but that one's taken away from Travers. Going the other way. Now Pittman steps in front of the pass. Jump ball called. Possession arrow is going to favor Wareham. Good hustle, good effort by the Vikings. Give credit to the Lakers, too. They hustled down into the defensive court to shut off the lane. Travers is double teamed. Got it taken away, and it's going to go the Lakers' way. Feeding Levesque, and Levesque banks it off the glass. Levesque leading the way for the Lakers scoring this afternoon. Pittman bounces around the rim and in. Long pass across the court over to Keller. Keller's going to lose it on the... Oh, he got it back. No. Foul's going to be on Mello. That's his second. We'll see if he was shooting or if this is 1-1. Nope, he's got 2 shots. He was fouled while shooting. Sear missed the first. He's got 1 more. This is both of them, so Wareham still has Lakeville doubled up. 30-15. Fast break going the other way. Lopes driving the baseline, gonna put the little stop on and banks it in. 1:22 to go, and it's a 17-point lead. Coming up on 1 minute to play in the second quarter. Ball on the floor. Wareham comes up with it, goes up ahead to feed Pittman. He's going to get interfered with, but no call. There was contact there. And LeBron gets a 3 on the other end to make it 18-32. Under a minute to play. Wareham still on top. Wareham will have to take a shot. Lopes spins inside to the basket and gets it. Ten seconds to go in the quarter. Wareham on top, 34-18. Kicks it out, nobody there. He was looking for Sear in the corner. Look out! They're trying to let it roll to keep the clock from running. Lopes is going to put up close to a midcourt 3, but that's going to be no good, and that is how the first half will end. Wareham leading 34-18. We'll be back with the second half. Ready to start the third quarter here at Apponequet High School in Lakeville. The 2023 Holiday Invitational Tournament. Vikings put 18 on the board in the second quarter and take a 34-18 lead as we start the second half. Leading scorers for Wareham, it's tied right now with Jace Travers and AJ Lopes, 11 points each. And that I think was Nathan Levesque, who's adding to his first half high, team high 8 points. Crossing, gets that one back. So we're off and running. Each team trading baskets early, 36-20. Wareham on top, 16-point game. That's Keller. He's going to have a foul against Crossan. You can see that, he grabbed him. So Crossan's got 3. Long pass to Levesque across court. Nice takeaway. Carry-on's all by himself out in front. Gets the easy basket. Here we see that full court press and that aggressive defense. That went off a Viking, so it's a Apponequet ball. Wareham looked good in the first half. Good ball movement. Good shots, good rebounding, especially on the defensive glass, and Lopes with a nice move through traffic to score his first points of the second half, adding to his team leading 11. Pittman played it clean, knocked it away. Good defense by the Vikings. And again, another takeaway for Wareham. Beats Pittman up ahead, and he gets fouled. So J-Ron will find himself at the line for 2. Can give Wareham a 20-point lead if he makes both of them. J-Ron, this is the first one. He's got one more. Got the second one. That was a nice looking shot. (41-22), Vikings on top. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Again, the double teaming, making it tough for the Lakers to find open shots. That three is going to be short. Into the hands of Lopes. Lopes gets it up, a hook pass up ahead to Mello. And Mello guilty of a travel. Took an extra step. Vikings now giving a little space to Apponequet, but again, good pressure, not giving him any open looks, making him pass the ball around. 8 to go on the shot clock, and a travel. Turnover, Wareham ball. The Vikings are frustrating the Lakers here. Good ball movement around the perimeter. Mello's going to work up inside. Mid-range jumper falls to the floor as he puts it up, but no good. Pittman got a piece of that one, a clean piece of that one, no foul. Mello's going to pull up for a three and gets it. Mello only had 2 points in the first half. We're going to have a timeout. Apponequet. Just again, quick recap during this timeout of the first half statistics. Unofficially, Jace Travers and AJ Lopes are the leading scorers for the Vikings with 11 points each. And on the other side, Nathan Levesque and Will Leveralt were leading the way for the Lakers. Levesque had 8 and Leveralt had 4. And where we stand right now, it's a 22-point lead for Wareham, 44-22 in the third quarter with 4 minutes, 40 seconds remaining. It's full court press, the aggressive defense, the fast breaks have been frustrating the Lakers. Wareham's been all over the floor, able to sniff the basketball out. They've been disrupting passes, they've been knocking the ball away, creating opportunities on the other end of the floor. Carry on making a break on that. Nice ball handling by Gagne to keep it away from him. Leveralt gets it back up to Gagne, and Leveralt takes it back. Working against Pittman, and he lost it. We're going to get a foul. No, they got it on Cody. Cody's first foul of the game. First team foul of the half for Wareham. Nice little stutter step move. Carry on again, breaks on the ball and takes it away. And I want to see what they're going to call here. Carry on did have it. They're going to call jump ball. So it's going Wareham's way. Carry on with the steal. He went to the floor and was able to hang on to it, get the jump ball, and get the ball for his team. Nice hustle and effort by Elijah Carrion, the senior. Lopes drives the baseline, has to give it up to Pittman. Pittman puts up a short-range jumper, but it's off the rim. Now you got a foul. Fouls against J-Ron, and that's his second. They're staying corrected. There are 3 team fouls on Wareham so far in the third quarter. Rebound, carry on. Pittman puts on the brakes. Works his way in, can't get it to fall. And it's Keller with the rebound. Nice takeaway by Wareham. Lopes steps in front of that. Gonna feed Mello. Can't get it to fall, but a putback by Pittman. J-Ron gets it to go. There you get carrying on a blocking foul. Didn't set his feet. Carry on second foul and the 4th team foul for Wareham. This is sort of what happened in the first quarter. They got into foul trouble early and then settled in. Yeah, I was right. That was Leveralt that got an open look in the corner. And it's going to be off Apponequet and Viking basketball. 2:58 left in the third quarter. Wareham on top big, 46-22 over the Lakers. Lopes gets the contact and the foul. So he'll get himself to the line for 2 shots. Called the foul on Gagne. That's his 4th foul. So Jackson Gagne in foul trouble. Lopes got 1 more. Made them both. 48-22, Wareham on top. 2:46 to go. Lopes intercepts that pass. Working his way back, kicks it out to Mello. Mello's going to work around the defender, put up a 3, and that's going to be short. Pittman contesting for the rebound and gets the steal. Didn't give up on the play. Lopes hits the bottom of the rim. Mello tries to put back, but can't get it to fall, and it's going the other way for the Lakers. That ball's on the floor. Still loose. Out of bounds. Off the Lakers. Everybody's scrambling for the loose ball on the floor. Last touched by Apponequet, and Wareham's going to get it. Hold on to a 24-point lead. Nope, I'm wrong. 26-point lead. My mistake. Mello with a basket on the assist. from Lopes. Wareham rolling now, 50-22. Creating all kinds of problems for the Lakers. Lakers having trouble holding on to the ball. Wareham able to get the take. Oh, nice takeaway by Apponequet that time. They're going to get the foul that time on the block. Oh, a foul on Lopes. That's his first foul, first personal foul. It's a 15 foul in the second half. And Caden Sear is at the line for one. So he got the basket. But he didn't get the free throw. 24-50. Ball on the floor. And Wareham calls a timeout to maintain possession. Good timeout by Coach Faniel. Travers gets the feed. Travers is going to find himself at the line. I think the foul was against Marino. As Travers makes his first free throw. Got them both. Makes it 52-24. Wareham on top with 1:24 to go in the third. Traveling, took the extra step. Another Laker turnover. Lopes is going to take a shot himself off the mark. Jaquan gets the rebound and the putback and the foul. So he'll get one shot at the line. Marino picks up his second personal. Fourth team foul. Pittman makes the free throw, makes it 55-24. Pittman there for the defensive board. Give it up to Lopes. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Susko's going to set the screen. Pittman will hand it off to Mello. Mello traveled. So no shot, no basket. I missed anyways, but no shot. Go through the travel. Miller was fouled, so he's going to go to the line. They're going to call Travers on that foul. First one's good for Miller. Will Halloran gets the rebound off the second one, takes the feed, gives it up to Susko. Oh. Tough play, and that is the end of the third, with Wareham leading by 30, 55-25, as we head for the fourth. Coming into the fourth quarter, Wareham up by 30, 55-25 over Apponequet. Playing a good game on both sides of the ball. They scored 21 points in the third quarter while only allowing 7 for the Lakers. Apponequet getting some good ball movement going now. LeBrault's going to put up a 3 that's off the back of the rim. They're going to call Travers for traveling. Yeah, that's what I thought. Susko was a little confused. It is Apponequet basketball. It was a turnover by Wareham on the travel by Travers. That's a 3, and that's in. Sear got the 3. Pittman gonna kick it out, get it back, and put it up and in. Jaron leading the way in the second half for the Vikings. Nice block by Susko. Travers coming the other way, gets it up ahead to Pittman. Oh, a little too much on it. Susko getting double teamed, has it taken away from him, knocked away by Keller. Nice pass to the outside. The 3 is going to fall short off the front of the rim. So the fatigue starting to set in for the Lakers as Pittman goes coast to coast. And Apponequet's going to have to take a timeout. Start to see some of the Lakers starting to lag in the backcourt. Fatigue setting in at this late stage of the game. 6:44 left to go in the fourth quarter. Wareham on top by 31, leading 59-28. Apponequet good use of the timeout to regroup, catch their breath. They are not letting the Lakers get close to the basket. Vrelt puts it up and can't get it. Defensive rebound for the Vikings coming the other way. Carrion sets the screen for Pittman. Pittman with a little hook pass to Carrion. Carrion off the glass and in. (61-28), Wareham on top. 5:53 to go in the fourth. Long 3, no good. Rebound by Miller, can't get it to fall, and Pittman comes up with the defensive board. And a step back, but that's off the backboard. Pushed up ahead to Sear. Sear with a 3, that's short. Susko now coming back the other way. Wareham full speed, coast to coast. Susko got fouled by Miller, and Miller took the basketball off the top of his head. But Susko is at the line for 2. No good on the first. One more. That one's short. Nice deep 3. I think that was Keller. It's a 30-point lead now for Wareham. 61-31 and a travel by Wareham. 5:06 left in the fourth. Mid-range jumper, no good. Good job by Travers letting Gagne go by him. Keeping it away from him, keeping it in bounds. Travers for three. Nope. Rebound Susko. Halloran looked like he was going to take one, but stepped up. Susko now with a long three. That's going to be off the rim. Again, good rebounding. By the Vikings. They had that one taken away from them. And they're going to call this foul on Jace LaPont. Keller gets to the line. So this is a 1-and-1 for Keller. They're in the bonus. They got the first one, so we'll get one more. Keller knocks down both. Tajulin Pena has it taken away from him, going the other way. That 3 point's going to be short, but Sear is there for the rebound and the putback. Halloran, no good. Good job to get that ball back after he lost it. And Keller is going to be guilty of the foul. .344 to go. Wareham on top, 61-35. Susko can't get the layup to go. Apponequet drive to the baseline, but that's up and over the basket and into the hands of Jace LaPont. Carry-on setting the screen for Halloran. Halloran was looking for carry-on in the paint. Couldn't handle it, going the other way. That's Marcus Kurasak. 37-61. 2:56 to go in the fourth. Susko for three. That's going to be way short and out of bounds. So LaPont, the foul on Miller. I think this should be a two-shot. So Miller good from the line. 39-61, Wareham on top, 2.5 to go. Carry on, gotta be careful, took the extra step. Got a little too fancy, ended up taking that extra step. So Apponequet gets the ball back. Carry-on comes down with the defensive board, gets it over to Susko. But we have to have we need the shot clock reset. There we go. Carry on, puts up a shot, that's no good. They're going to call the foul against Carry on, who picks up his third personal. It's a 9th team foul here in the second half. And it's Sear at the line. Sear's been the leading scorer in the second half for Lakeville. He's got 8. Halloran up ahead. Halloran gets it. Jace LaPont with a nice steal in the pass. They'll get the assist on that one. LaPont now banks one in. It's a 25-point game with 1:20 to go. Nice save and basket by Logan Miller. Almost a nice play, tried to save it there. LaPont working around the defender. Taj Lumpini couldn't get it to fall. The carry on. Makes it 67-42 with less than a minute to play. Graham can just take their time now and run this out. I mean, there's still 24 on the shot clock, so I mean, they're going to have to put up a shot. Or they could just do what I saw happen in the Martha's Vineyard Stang game and just let the shot clock expire. Because there's only about a 3-second differential. That's what they're going to do. Just going to turn it over on the shot clock. 3.8 seconds left, leading 67-42. And that is going to do it from Apponequet. Wareham wins big, 67-42. So they are going to play Stang in the winners game, 6 o'clock on Wednesday afternoon. Going to do it for us here at Apponequet High School in Lakeville. Vikings come away with a 67-42 win over the Lakers here in the 2023 Holiday Invitational Tournament. They're going to move on to play Bishop Stang in the winners game on Wednesday afternoon. So Apponequet had their best quarter in the fourth. They put in 17 points, while Wareham only put in 12. Leading scorers unofficially for the Vikings, AJ Lopes with 15 points, and Jace Travers with 12. And on the other side, your leading scorers were Caden Sear and Nathan Levesque, both with 10 points. Sear coming up big in the second half, 8 of those points coming in quarters 3 and 4. So we hope you enjoy the game. Thanks for joining us. And remember, we'll have the winners game for you Wednesday, Bishop Stang versus Wareham.